Hey there, it's just me and my shadows this evening. And I'm slowly getting back to work and making calls and getting things in motion for next week's class with my group, relationship release group journey. And hey to Capone, Donato, Donato. Yeah, so I'm just hanging out here with my shadows and some proof that I've done the work and um, thinking about 2019 and so was just doing an exercise on what I'm looking to have more of this coming year and some setting some goals and putting some things on the calendar and um, yeah, Hawaii was amazing, and I feel like I actually got a lot of work done there as well. Just not here on Facebook. Some here on Facebook, but not. I know that there's things that I need to do on my Radiant Relationship Revolution page. It's been a while since I posted, and I could have been posting all the time I was in Hawaii and juggling how many things. So I apologize for that, and I'll post this over there so you get that anyway. Um, Start doing some more memes and just really looking at wrapping up the year. It's like, wow, almost we're almost at the end. And what looking back at doing 346 days of, hey Karen, great to see you. Missed you on the lab, but good to have you here. Yeah, 346 days doing this, all of the lessons learned and the ability to say yes to myself first and knowing that when I say no to someone else, I'm saying yes to myself and that's important. And sometimes when you say yes to yourself, you have to say no to others. And, that can be a challenge. And there's times when, it requires practice and there can be safe places to do that there are groups that get together and, thanks for the big kiss, Karen. Where you can get together, and there was actually an event in the space where I stayed about consent, the consent culture, and that there because some people are uncomfortable going to a cuddle party, so she's bringing out the precepts of cuddle party, which are no is a no, yes is a yes, and maybe is a no, and how to communicate those, how to say no and have someone respond, thank you for taking care of yourself, or thank you for being clear. And, instead of feeling bad at receiving a no, it's like, oh, yay, they're saying yes to themselves. And I can thank them for their no, instead of feeling like taking it personally. Oh, no, they said no to me. Eek. I'm so excited to be able to get out and start scheduling more keynotes and even for the rest of the year, as well as into next year, about clearing relationship baggage and how it really blocks us from so many things. I mean, you can have survived and thrived and really achieved, and yet when you have that shadow, I was talking with a beautiful woman today about that. It's like she's done so much work and she's sensitive and aware and intuitive, and yet that shadow of her childhood and things that happen is still there, and it's still holding her back from actually achieving her next steps. So those are the people I love to help, that have already done the work and a lot of work and have already succeeded and thrived and achieved things. And yet there's those things that are still holding them back and maybe causing anxiety and physical reactions in your body when you're up against certain things, like getting on a plane or talking with a potential client or doing a keynote. Hey, Laura, great to see you here. So keynotes, talks with groups. If you have a group and you would like to know how to eliminate relationship baggage, expand your self-worth, and elevate your energy, I'm doing talks on this, and I'm going to be doing a great number of them in 2019. And so I'm available. And so if you have a group that needs a speaker, please reach out to me. Please PM me, and I'm happy to share my details with you or whoever it is that's in charge of your group, in charge of scheduling speakers. It's time to stop being afraid to be seen. Because I've been seen on Facebook every day for 346 days. So yeah, so I think I'm over being seen. And yesterday I got this great new saying. It's, don't be nervous, be of service. And usually I don't like knots, because your brain instead sees be nervous. But when you combine don't be nervous with be of service, instead it gives you it's like so many people say, don't do this and don't do that, and don't say this and don't say that, but they don't give you what to do instead. So this is a complete statement. It gives you the behavior that you would rather not have, because it can be very nervous to get on the phone with someone who, has expressed a desire to work with you, but you're not sure if they're going to be able to sign up. What if they can't afford you, or what if they don't have the time, or what if it's not really a fit, and there's all these things when you're going into that call. Same thing when you go to get up on stage. It's like, what if they don't like you? What if you've chosen the wrong group to talk to? What if somebody ridicules what you have to say? What if you shock someone? And what if your message doesn't land? There's all of these worries. Thanks, Karen. So instead of, just getting yourself all wrapped up in nerves and anxiety, it's don't be nervous. Okay, so a little bit of nerves is okay. Like Brene Brown says, people are sharing their time with you, their most important commodity that they can't get back. So yeah, a little bit of nerves is okay, but be of service. So whether you're doing a keynote or a talk, or you're having a chat with your children, or whether there's something that you're uncomfortable talking with someone about, think about being of service. That you're doing it out of love. You're doing it because you truly care and you want to be of service. You're not doing it, for the clients, just for the money. Yes, okay, so you might be worried about the bills, and be of service. Be of service. Everything always works out. Money is everywhere. So me and my shadows are hanging out tonight, thinking about being of service, and excited to do lots and lots of keynotes, at least a couple of a month, at least, if not more, in the coming year. And as well as if there's somebody that still needs some this year, though I know the year is rapidly disappearing, or rapidly disappearing, And it's great to have you here. Hey, Sarah, good to see you. Sarah, Karen, Laura, Donato. I appreciate you. Let me know if I can be of service. And if you want to hear my little 10-minute keynote, let me know. I'll schedule a time and we'll do it. And until then, or until I see you next, how am I loving myself today? Yeah, being of service. By being of service. Now you can love yourself. Take really good care of yourself.